MacVoices at CES 2026. MacVoices is at CES in Las Vegas. Folks, I've been looking forward to this interview since we landed. We're in the MacPaw booth talking to Pavlo and Serhii. You may remember them from an earlier appearance on MacVoices. This time, we're all here in Las Vegas together, so it's sort of a first meeting reunion, guys, which is very cool. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Nice to see you. Hi.
Yeah, this is a blast. So they're going to tell us what we're going to be looking at, and then we'll kick over and let you see the screen as they present it. So, gentlemen, what are you going to show us?
All right, so we're coming today at the CES with two major products. The first one is Eney. It's a personal AI assistant, and we call it a first in its kind Computerbeing. And also we bring Moonlog, a innovative antivirus product that does not scare you, but shows you, again, guides you to a better and more secure cyber life.
Okay, that sounds really ambitious.
Yeah, and futuristic.
And Moonlog also has AI, of course.
So I think we're used to thinking of MacPaw as a software company, as a services company for SetApp. And of course your B2B things as well. But this feels like something new. Is this a new category for MacPaw?
Well, and yes and no. Previously, we used to have, and we still have this motto that we help machines help you. And that's the motto that helped us develop really cool, nice Clean My Mac, Moonlog, ClearVPN, and so on. But now we realize that we really want machines to do your job and be your helper, personal assistant. And that's how we came up with the idea of Eney, the app that actually listens to you and does the job you want it to do. So basically, you can use your computer without touching it.
Yeah, so before, MacPaw was making really handy utilities, and SetApp allow you to expand your macOS applications even more to cover any kind of task that you might think of doing on your Mac. And Eney is actually, I would say, is the next chapter of interaction with your Mac. MacPaw has a really deep experience with making Mac software. We know Macs very well. We know macOS very well. We have SetApp with a marketplace where there are many apps that cover additional use cases. We know security with Moonlog. And Eney is a single point of use, and you can ask it. There is no wrong way to ask it to do something for you. You can ask it in a way you like to complete the task. And we wanted to make it a persona, just to make it more personal and make you feel more, at the same time secure and feel the connection with something live,
Okay. So before we look at it, I'll ask the obvious question up front. How much of this is being done on device? How much is it going back to servers? And what are the security pieces in place?
Yeah. That's a great question. Yeah. So right now, Eney does by default all the tasks on device with on-device models. And if something is needed to fetch from the web, it will ask you to do so. So you will know for sure that Eney is going to the web. We're very inspiring how Apple did with a private computer network and Siri, when it has to know something more that is not in the local context, it asks you that it has to look it up in the cloud. And same way with Eney.
And also, Eney learns from you, and it kind of becomes better with time. But all this knowledge is stored locally. And if you, as a user, have two computers and you will have Eney on both of them, probably you will have two different knowledge bases, because we don't want to store it on our servers. It's too much. It's not ChatGPT. It's not only text. With Eney, you can share all this, your apps, your files, and it's personally yours. It must stay on your computer. So it will go to the web only if you want to learn more about something happening in the world. Obviously, it will check internet.
Okay, I want to go this a little farther here, just so we're real clear. So first of all, it doesn't do anything out on the web unless you give it permission.
So yes. It processes your request completely locally, and then decides does it need more info from the web, and it will tell you that now it has to go to the web with your consent. And if you clean up all the caches and any local data, your profile is clean, and so you can start building your NA profile, and you.
So when it goes out to the web, is it going just to the web? Is it going to ChatGPT or Grok, or is it going to an online version of itself? Where is it going?
Yeah. So the thing is, we can use Apple local model. We can use our own models, and there will probably be different. Some of them can be stored on the computer, some of them on the cloud, and of course, third-party developers. And before executing the task, Eney analyzes and decides which model is better. And if it needs to download additional model, it will let the user know. If it's common task, it will just stay with models on your computer. So it depends on the complexity of the task you are asking.
Yeah, and about the web request, so Eney has its own endpoint that it asks to do so, and the actual data then the backend asked for. I'm not sure about that.
Well, I guess I'm asking, at any point, can I say, I want you to use my ChatGPT account?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be in some future.
Okay.
We want to develop our own AI endpoint. So, and this endpoint will be available not for NA and its users, but also for third-party developers that integrate with NA. And if they want to give some AI features to users, they will use our MacPaw AI server, and this server will kind of combine our own developed models, which is locally, which are cloud stored. So no one needs to take care of that. They just need to connect to MacPaw ecosystem and use our own AI technology.
And other models on the market should also be available. Right now in SetApp there is a tiny part of that functionality. It's called AA+. So that allows you to use the application that requires a OpenAI key or any other AI key. So SetApp can cover that and provide its own key. So you can use the AI without purchasing this subscription. So this is like a small part of the upcoming functionality.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to ask you to give me a product roadmap. It's just more, if people start to use this tomorrow, next week, what can they expect to be seeing and what can they expect it to be doing? So.
Yeah, Eney is currently available to users. It's in SetApp, like users in SetApp, because we are kind of in a beta stage. But if users install Eney right now, they can see a bunch of integrations with other apps. They can use a common task like tell me the weather, translate me this and that. They also can pick the voice, because we recently got super cool integration with Speecher, which is now blowing Hollywood, because they're kind of providing this technology to dub voices of real actors, and we can listen to Johnny Depp in Spanish or Japanese. So we use this technology for Eney as well, and users can actually have decent conversations with it about something, or command some task to it, and it can execute them on your computer. But we are aiming for more. We are aiming to the point that you don't need to touch your computer, and you can execute anything you want by just talking with Eney.
Under the hood, Eney is built on skills, and the skill set is always expanding. So some skill sets are provided by third-party developers, including MacPaw products like ClearMac, ClearVPN, but also other apps that are available in SetApp. So you can see a part of that app interface directly in SetApp. Also, some skills are they do support JavaScript and TypeScript as Raycast. So in the future, in our vision, anyone would be able to create a skill for their needs. We will provide some tools and manifest how to do that. So in ideal world, we see this the skill set as it is.
So let's see it. let's see how this thing works.
Yeah, so say hello to Eney. It lives right there in the Mac, if we unlock it, of course, right? Sure. All right, so say hello to Eney. It lives right there in your Mac. So it has really interesting glass structure, and as you see, it follows your cursor. We decided to do that just to make it more, livable and personal, and sometimes it blinks with its eyes, and it can also react when it's kind of get bored when nothing is happening, so it can kind of sleep or just snooze a little bit. So if you don't need it during your task, you can always put it here in a little bit tray on the edge of the screen that looks pretty much natural and kind of reminds a dynamic island on iPhones. Yeah, and just not to disturb you, it lives right there and goes out of the screen. And when you need it back, you can always pull it out again and do whatever you'd like. So this is the latest build of Eney with wrist-picture integration, and the first way to interact with it is with voice. So let's try it out and just ask it to introduce itself. Hey buddy, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure thing. A cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. It's like the smallest building block of life, where all the essential functions of living things happen. Cells can be found in plants, animals, bacteria, and even in your own body.
All right, and now I'm curious to hear an introduction of yourself.
Absolutely. I'm Eney, your macOS assistant, built by MacPaw. I'm here to make your Mac experience smoother and more productive, helping you with everything from organizing your files to answering questions and giving helpful tips. I'm designed to get things done on your Mac, keeping your data safe and your workflow efficient. If you need a hand with anything, just ask.
All right, and can you say what can you do?
I can do plenty. Here's what I'm good at. Meetings and summaries. Prepare meeting transcripts and notes. Summarize videos, articles, and documents. File management. Convert audio, images, and videos. Split, compress, and edit PDFs. Work with Google Drive and Docs. Planning and productivity. Create events and reminders. Draft and check emails. Start focus sessions. Mac care. Scan for malware. Remove junk files. Update apps. Connect.
Yes, as Eney said, it can help you with the productivity. It also can summarize your meetings that are, that you're making using your laptop. Also, it supports an MCP protocol. Nowadays, it's a kind of popular protocol to connect different AIs to work together with tools. So Eney is able to perform some tasks with MCP, with Google services like Google Drive and Docs. It can use third-party apps like CleanMac, ClearVPN, Permute, and a few other apps right now available in SetApp as well. And there are some skills that are implemented as a scripts. So some general knowledge questions or conversations or conversion of media files like audio, convert from MP3 to whatever other format it is. So we can try using skills from third-party apps. For instance, hey Eney, can you clean up my Mac? It's understood. We need to launch CleanMac, and at this point, Eney, under the hood, it thought, all right, so to clean up, I have a CleanMac, and now we can do that. It showed the CleanMac interface directly in its window, so you don't have to do extra clicks or navigate through the menu or to do anything else. It started the scanning right away, and now you see the result. And just to confirm, you can just press clean up and it will save some space on your Mac. So let's wait when it finishes up. Alrighty, so we're done here. And after executing, and then we'll just
Your
confirm.
Mac is now a bit cleaner and should feel a bit faster.
Alrighty.
So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is running on an Intel Mac.
It's running, it's Apple Silicon Mac.
This is an Apple Silicon Mac.
Right.
Okay. So is that required for this? I mean, I know it's going to be perform better on Apple Silicon, but
Yeah. It's much faster. To be honest, I'm not able to provide it. I don't know for sure, is it available on Intel Macs for now? But it's definitely available not only on the latest Macs, on macOS 26 with M4 Macs as, Apple Intelligent. So it's more wider than Apple Intelligence.
Right. And this is included with SetApp.
Yes. Now it's available for all SetApp subscribers, and anyone can freely install Eney and set up and play with it and try it out.
Very nice. Very nice. I love the fact that, I, as a SetApp subscriber, now I have direct access, immediate access to it. I don't have to go sign up somewhere, and I'm doing so much of this on device. And that just, all those little question marks in people's minds are now out the window because I've got it here. I can use it. And because it's from MacPaw, I can feel really good about the security part.
Yes, and they also can integrate with the protection module in ClimateMac as well and run antivirus scanning. And and finally, you can make your Mac a little safer for you and faster as well. I can show you also some few other skills using other apps of Eney. So it's not only integration with the MacPaw products or just cleaning your Mac. Actually, it can allow you to do pretty much a variety of different tasks, like to know weather or to convert files or whatever else comes to our mind.
I think it's interesting. And again, this is all early days.
Yeah.
So for all of us, not just the hardware and the software, but for us as well as users.
Yes.
So
Recent article that I read, they told that more and more people receive AI assistants personally, and sometimes ask them for personal advices, or even as a therapy advice as well. So that's why I think it's critical that Eney has a personality in here, and you can feel it and rely on it as well.
The website where folks go to learn more about Eney or obviously to get SetApp.
Sorry, could you say it again?
Yeah, the website where people go to learn more and also to get SetApp.
Yeah.
The website is?
There is a website, right?
Okay. Perfect. Mm-hmm. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for the time.
Yeah, that's my pleasure. I'm really excited to meet you here at CES at this fabulous place.
I like the fact that you guys are not now this big by this big. You're real people.
yeah, that's for sure. Real people, and you're a real person.
I'm a real person too. Yeah. Folks, we'll have more from CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices, or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.